Farming and ranching have always been an important industry and needed seasonal employees. Many people from Sheridan worked across the river in Wheatland and Yuba Sutter counties during harvest season. One crop was hops that is used in beer production. In the summer of 1913, Ralph Durst advertised for temporary workers to harvest his hops. Durst advertised widely, promising ample work at a high rate of pay to every white hop picker who arrived at his farm by August 5th. He needed about 1,500 men. Unexpectedly, over 2,800 men, women, and children showed up. The pay promised was slashed and living conditions for the workers were abysmal. As soon as harvest began, discontent over pay and working conditions erupted. Blackie Ford was the union representative for the industrial workers of the world, which were known as the Wobblies. He took up negotiations for the workers and presented their demands to Durst. The demands were pickers be paid $1.25 per 100 pounds of cleaned hops, inspection of clean hops so that they got credit for their full weight picked, drinking water be provided in the fields, improved toilet facility and separate bathrooms for men and women, hiring of an assistant to help children and women load the heavy hop sacks into wagons. Durst agreed to some of their demands: improved toilet facility, providing water in the field, allowing one worker to witness the cleaning of hops. Blackie Ford threatened to strike if the other demands were not met. Durst responded by firing him. A vote was held by the workers, and they chose to strike. Durst headed to town to get law enforcement to break up the mob. Durst gathered Yuba County District Attorney Edward Manuel, Marysville Sheriff George Fox, and a number of other deputies. The sheriff and his men approached to arrest Blackie Ford and the other union representatives. The protesters intervened to stop the arrest. A law enforcement official fired his shotgun into the air in an effort to disperse the crowd. This had the opposite effect, and members of the crowd jumped District Attorney Manuel and Deputy Sheriff Lee Anderson and began beating them. Gunfire erupted, and District Attorney Manuel and Deputy Sheridan and two other hop pickers lay dead or severely wounded. In the aftermath, the National Guard was called out, and 100 hop pickers were arrested. Many were beaten and starved to coerce testimony. Blackie Ford and Herman Schur, the union representatives, were found guilty of second-degree murder for inciting a riot and sentenced to life in prison. The Wheatland Hop Riot focused public opinion on the plight of farm workers' conditions. Ford and Schur were eventually paroled in 1924. The Durst Ranch now contains many acres of beautiful orchard land and well-kept barns and sheds. It also has a beautiful home. The original hop dryers are slowly deteriorating and will soon be gone.